Hello everyone, welcome to our term 2, class 8, practicing video number 1. Now today we have quite a bit of things to go through. So first is our notes card. We've been using the notes cards from last term, which show a really good result on sight readings, recognizing the notes. So I strongly recommend it. Go through the notes cards every day, and we are progressing to adding more extensions to the cards. So if you haven't done much the notes card practice, I want you to start from today. Today's practice, go through all the cards. So all you need to do is say the name of the note on your card. For example, this one, C, and then play it on your piano with the correct hand. If the note is on the triple clef, on the top clef, you're using a right hand. If it's the same note but written on the bass clef and is down the bottom of the staff, then you need to use your left hand to play. So just go through each card. The fast recorder. The fast record is one of our group lessons. Used to be the group lessons students. She can do all the cards within 47 or 48 seconds, which is quite amazing. But for you, I want you to make sure that all the notes that you identify are correct. That's the first thing. Once you get more confident, do them as fast as you can. They will really help with recognizing the notes. Okay, so that's the first thing, notes cards. And then we learned about the rhythm in term 1. There are some cards that we're already using in the class. So what I want you to do at home is choose 4 rhythm cards. For example, I have this one. Do you remember how do we say? 1 and A, that's correct. So you need 4 of the different cards. For example, this one, how do we say this? 1-E-N, that's right. And you still can use the simple ones, like 1-Da, 1 quarter note, and this one, 1-E-N-A. So once you choose 4 rhythms, put them in the line on your piano, okay, the book holder. Then you clap the rhythm out. For example, ready, go. 1 and A, 1-E-N, 1-Da, 1-E-N-A. So you can clap, or you can choose a note to play it out. 1-N-A, 1-E-N, 1-Da, 1-E-N-A. So that's one hand. And then you can choose a different card for the left hand. So using your left hand to tap or clap or play on the pianos with any keys that you want. And then the challenging part is putting them together. So you get 2 cards, one for right hand, one for left hand. So I'll just put my left hands down here. You can still do 4. Alright, I'm going to choose different ones. So after you choose 2 sets of rhythm cards, one for right hand, one for left hand, what you need to do is you need to tap them together and read it out the rhythm. So you get to choose which hand that you want to say it out loud. For example, the first beat of my right hand is 1 and A. Is this one. So I choose to say 1 and A while I'm doing both hands. Okay. My left hand, the first beat is 1-E-N. So my hand's gonna tap differently. For example, right hand, 1 and A. And then my left hand's gonna go 1-E-N. So when I put together, it sounds like this. Okay, one more time. So now I'm gonna say the right hand while playing both. 1 and 8. One more time. 1 and 8. If you get it correct, and then you can move on to the second beat, and hopefully you get the different ones, so it sounds more fun. Once you get all 4 beats correct, then you just go through them together, hands together very slowly. I'll demonstrate that. 1 and 8, 1 E and 8, 1 E and 8. So something like this, okay? The rhythm cards is helping the student to develop a sense of musical rhythms in the constant beat, okay? And playing hands together and say them in the different hands, different parts, or help to exercise the coordination skills. They involve a lot of things like eyes reading the rhythm, figured out how that sounds like, how that rhythm sounds like, and also a timing, like you have to keep it going. We don't want to stop or pause. We have to try to make the speed go very smooth and connected. And also both hands are tapping different rhythms, right? So kind of like using both sides of your brain, and say just one hand. So you're doing actions differently from the words that you say. So a lot of skills involved in the rhythm cards exercises, which is really, really important for piano learning. So if you haven't done much, start this term. Okay, you will see the result quickly. Once you get a new piece, you can analyze the rhythm all by yourself. You understand how each hand goes, how do you put them together, and you know how to play them correctly in the constant beat. So note card and rhythm cards are strongly recommended for the first part of your daily practice at home. Okay, now we move to our techniques, right? A lot of children pass some of the pieces from our school holiday homeworks. So what I will do is I'll just go through everything, go through all 4 pieces. Then we move on to the new ones because we get 4 new techniques coming up. Okay, right, let's have a look at this one. First, we're gonna have a look at race to finish. This one is a walking finger. Not too hard on the notes, they're just walking up and walking down. Make sure you play it very smooth in a steady tempo. Here we go. 1 da, 1 da. Raise F position. So we play B flat 2 times. G position. Okay, now move to the second one, jumping fun. This one, staccato. Remember the scratching technique. Our hands stay relaxed and finger pulls in quickly, and using the fingertips, curved fingers. All right, now jumping fun. 1 da, 2 da. Ready? Go. Very light and bouncy. accidentally hold one chord too long. That was on the second line, first chord. That should be, just to clarify, that should be a staccato chord as well. Okay, now we move to windsurfing. It's an easy piece, just 4 bars using 3-note slur. Loud, medium, and quiet. Then lift your hands up. Here we go. 1, da, 2, da. Ready, go. F position, G position, okay. The last one is sailing away. Sailing away is using the rhythm long, short, and then even, even, even. Okay, so this is also using a 2-note slur and 3-note slur. Don't forget to pull your hands up. Lift your hands up after each phrase. Ready, go. Okay, now that's all 4 pieces from the holidays. Now we have 4 new ones from the page 18 to 19. So there are 4 pieces, very similar to the other 4 that we just played. We have 1 walking fingers, 1 jumping fingers, and 2 slurs. So let's do the first one, let's dance. Make sure you read the music carefully. It has a 1 sharp, F sharp. But I wonder if we really have a F in this piece. You will need to find out. Okay, now I'm gonna demonstrate let's dance. This is a walking finger. 1, da, 2, da. Ready, go. Okay, very beautiful melody, isn't it? I like the sound of it. Next one, rocking rhythms. Rocking rhythm is all jumping finger. We have a tie. A tie, do you remember tie? The little curved line that connect 2 same notes. When you play the tie, hold on to the second one. Don't replay it, just keep counting it. Okay? Right, let's do rocking in. 1, da, 2, da. Ready, go. Okay, you see when I'm right hands play, hold, left hands, keep playing. Alright, now the other 2 pieces is from page 19. First one is Take You Are It. The left hand is playing the titled chords for the first line pretty much, and then a drawing right hand doing that 2 notes and 3-note slur. So you see a little bit of hand coordinations difference when they start and then become more similar patterns. Okay, now let's try this one. 1, da, 2, da. Ready, go. Okay, because it's all quarter notes, or whole note, so longer note, so the speed kind of slow down a little bit. Now the last one is follow the leader. So very simple piece, we exercising the 2-note slur. Okay, so that's all the 4 pieces from technique book. All you need to do is think about what kind of articulations, what kind of what kind of technique that we're using, we're exercising. Okay, what kind of finger that you're going to use. So remember from last term, all the legatos we're going to play gently and smoothly. And the staccatos, because of the speed, we're using the scratching technique. When we do slurs, raise your hands up and make the ending really round up, really beautiful. Okay, right, that's all from the technique book. Now the main piece for the first lesson is spooks. Spooks is from the piano book on page 24. It introduced a new music sign. It's called accent. Okay, it's like a little sign, a crescendo and decrescendo sign. It's like a decrescendo sign. It has a big start and then gradually getting small. And the reason why they call it spook, we're talking about it when I play in the class, and a lot of students says, oh, it's creepy and it's spooky and it's weird and scary. So a very interesting piece because of the sharp and the flat they're constantly using in this piece. Okay, so when you learning this piece, make sure you get the sharp and the flat correctly. Remember, the sharp is 1 key to the right and flat is 1 key to the left. That's right. Okay, so this one start with G position, and I think it does change a little bit on the positions, maybe. Then we'll find out. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll play the whole piece, and I will talk about something that we need to have a look, or we need to be careful. Yeah, let's start. So spooks. The time signature is 4/4. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so did you hear when you see the accent sign on any notes? That means you need to play play louder, press the key deeper. So what you can do is your body lean forwards. So when you lean forwards, you put more weight on your fingers, on your hands. So the wrist kind of like a drop, a little bit bigger, longer, and lower to hold the key. So when you see the accent sign, you lean forward, put more weight on your fingers, and play louder. There are quite a few. I think in the class we count, there are 5 accents. So you need to play them louder. And most of the notes are staccato. You can hear the bouncy, jumping sound. But also we have a couple long phrases which need to play legato, walking fingers. So that sometimes causes the trouble for some of students. They think, oh, the whole piece is gonna jump, jump, jump. But actually it's not. It has a connected part, very smooth. They make a great contrast for this piece. Okay, so there are some like 1, 2, 3 phrases from the left hand mainly. Yeah, of the left hand. So you see the long slur, that's where you need to play walking fingers. And if you look carefully at the beginning of the lines, we have one F. F is short for forte, means loud. So the first line, you're going to play loud. Second line, nothing, that means they stay loud. And then the third line, we can see a little pink P. P means piano, so we play quietly. And last line, we have a F. So F means loud. We play loud again. So lots of dynamic change also in this piece. Quite interesting. Counting is also important. We don't have eighth notes, so that make it easy for you to count. Just simply go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure the note is correct time value. Alright, that's all for this week. If you haven't passed any of the technique from the holidays, keep practicing them and try the new ones if you have a time. The main piece for the first lesson is Spooks from the piano book. Alright, I'm looking forward to see you next week. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye.